Well, hello again, everyone. I'm Mike Lowe. We are back in NBA 2K23. We are back with our Timberwolves franchise, which we were streaming over the weekend. And it's a huge game. So I wanted to follow up because we played a really bad Seattle team the last time out, who are now 1-6, or at least the last time I looked, since we played them. And we smoked them, 112-68. It was, I think, the lowest scoring game we've had. We held a really bad Spurs team to just 69 points. But again, most of the games have looked pretty good. And this was the first game we played on version 1.7 of the slider set, which is now up and ready. You can check that all out on Operation Sports. But that's all set to go. And that's what we're using here is the version 1.7 that we were testing over the weekend. And the reason I wanted to stream this game is it's quite different. It's going to be our really first big challenge here. We've played some bad teams so far. We're 6-2. We're playing at home the 6-0 Bucks, right? So I'm sorry, they're 7-0 now. So 7-0 Bucks versus the 6-2 Timberwolves, and I figured, hey, let's really see if they kick our butts or at least beat us, give us a game, and that kind of thing. Of course, not a huge surprise. They're a pretty good team. So just to kind of show you, I always like to scout out the teams before I'm playing them. And they have just dudes who can score from just about anywhere, right? I mean, Antetokounmpo, maybe, we can leave him open beyond the arc. That's fine. But let me look at these grades. I consider B+ or higher a threat, right? So, I mean, just 1 through 10, they have guys who can score. There aren't very many holes in here. Grayson Allen, even off the bench, can hit threes and so on, right? So Ibaka, kind of an inside-out scorer. I mean, they have guys. Not only that, they can all play defense. All of these dudes have at least a B+ in either perimeter or inside D, and in some cases, both, right? This is going to be a hard game. And so both teams are healthy. Both teams are set to go. If we go look at the standings here, we are number 5 in the Western Conference at 6-2. And over in the East, the Bucks are, of course, the best team there at 7-0. So it's going to be tough, but I'm up to the challenge. Let's jump in and play. Guys, thanks for checking out this video and all of the others, by the way. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. Like the video. Let me know what you're thinking. I've gotten lots of comments, lots of fun questions, and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I super appreciate everyone being here. Hope your Monday is off to a good start, and we're set to go.
MyNBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
The Bucks' Chris Middleton has a fan and head coach, Mike Budenholzer. Bud said, quote, he's the ultimate professional, so consistent, and he does it in a lot of different ways. At the same time, he is a great leader. The scoring and the threes, everybody sees, but I like how he's taken on leadership. Brian?
Well, he's a key player for them, Allie. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
I think for the Bucks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place.
Hey, Polyduster, yeah, good question. Give me a second, I'll get to that.
Will be stiff.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, man.
So really good question from Polyduster. One I've experienced myself and I've kind of had to work through, and I know others have as well with comments on both YouTube and Twitter and Operation Sports. He says, gameplay question. I'm struggling with having a lot of passes intercepted. Should I concentrate on using icon passing more? Yeah, that's part of it for sure. I use icon. What I've found about icon passing is it's not something you need to use as like, oh, I'm an icon passer. That's all I do. That's just not going to give you a quick enough offense. But there are absolutely times where it's necessary when players are really close, and it's really important. Like say, you hit the screener versus the screenee or something like that. There's going to be really important moments when you want to use it. But mostly I am just using directional, and I have to kind of over-exaggerate that a little bit. Like If I want to pass it to a guy that's right next to me and we're in like the backcourt, like up almost near like the half court line, right? I will like hold like way to the left, like I'm trying to pass it to like the basket behind me or something. Completely over exaggerate your motions a little bit. It is also pressure sensitive based on the distance away, and that's where it can sometimes get a little crazy because it'll maybe kind of hit the person like standing in the key, for instance, like where Holiday is, versus somebody who's like across court, like in the corner for a 3-point shot, and that's sometimes just you'll have to kind of get a feel for that and use icon passing. Some of it too is just like the badges of the players. I mean, some players are just better at making certain passes, and I know that's a little bit controversial. It's like, oh, well, that's just a game mechanic thing. And it is. It totally is. Like what Polyduster and others are referring to is more of a game mechanic than anything else. And it just, and I'm not trying to dismiss it, but it just takes some getting used to. I'm still struggling. Like I was actually doing an era game during my lunch today. I was kind of dabbling around with that, playing with the San Diego Clippers. And I had a really awesome fast break opportunity where it was kind of like a one-on-one fast break, and I had a trailer coming. And I was like, ooh, this is gonna be great. Like I'm just gonna like kick it back to him and he's gonna have an easy layup. And I did that, and it like passed it way off, like nowhere near. Like those guys were like down by the key, and it passed like that target center sign. And it was just like, whoa, what the hell's going on there? And that might have been, momentum, or I should say like adrenaline for me, like seeing I had a really cool fast break opportunity. But yeah, it's totally a thing. It's something I'll try to kind of talk about as we go through and play here.
And for the Timberwolves,
good question though.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5.
7-0 Bucks.
It's Russell and Edwards, and it's
I put 6-0 in the title. I'll fix it.
Position.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota
we're already
Timberwolves
losing.
Gained last season, playoff experience, young guys.
Oh my gosh, I can't even stay with them there.
The crucible of postseason play.
I was reading your response on screen, Polly, and I got totally blown off the ball there. We're off to an excellent start.
I don't think there's any question about it, BA. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different
I'm loving NBA 2K23. It is probably the best sports game I've ever played.
You learn not to back down, you learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
You people better stop voting MLB The Show sports game of the year. Oh my gosh. I gotta quit gabbing here. Okay, that is a terrible start. Can't have that against a really, really good team here.
Here's Russell.
So like here, I'm actually pressing left and up on those passes.
Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert.
Ooh.
Rejected by Lopez.
Timeout. It's the fastest timeout ever. Why did they take timeout? Was somebody hurt? That was weird. Another nice thing. So like, let me show you what I was talking about, because there's a couple passes on this play. Oh my God, their camera is always so confusing for me. So I can't believe it has the replay of the cheerleaders still out there. So let's see if we can kind of get a view that's going to be useful here. So this is a pretty common play. How do I zoom out? Give me a second, guys. I rarely use the, what do you want to call it? The replay system here. So this is a play pretty standard that we run a lot. I don't really know what it's called, but basically I'm going to be passing to Gobert, and then he immediately passes over to Edwards, and then they set up a screen. And I've had this where it does a terrible pass like to Prince over there in the corner. So I've learned, like when I'm doing this pass, I'm like holding back towards my backboard and then a little bit up. But like I'm literally passing to the left there. And this is with static controls, right? It's not dynamic. And the same thing here. I'm like more left than up. And then that gives me that pass. Now the next pass here on the screen is going to be a bounce pass, and this is kind of what I'm looking for. Both these guys follow me, and so I'm just really tempted to see, because a bounce pass is going to really help get through small holes like this. And for whatever reason, that's just the game mechanics. Bounce passing is going to get through hands better, and we have hands pretty high in the slider set. But that led to a shot. It was blocked, and then they took an immediate timeout for some super weird reason. But yeah, so a couple examples of passing there here in the start. So we're off to a terrible start, though, speaking of that.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton with it.
Everyone on this team can score. Everyone in this team plays excellent defense. Talking about the Bucks, of course.
Back to Middleton. Clock at 6. Over Towns. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got
I'm going to bounce pass here down into the key.
Mid-range and long distance.
Now here's Towns. Back to Russell. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle.
I lost my dribble.
That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once
I love
again
by the timeout that I still
end.
don't understand.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays
Very
can really
strange.
set the tone.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
All right, whatever you're running,
Holiday
Coach.
against Russell.
Give me something
6
here.
to shoot. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Allen. That one rolls around and rims out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton.
Okay.
No luck on that one. Now Minnesota
So
takes it
icon
the other
passing
way.
there, right?
Their
3
last
guys right
game
by each other.
against the Suns.
I wanted to
Looking
go to my
carry
point
it into
guard.
this one.
Icon passing,
Most
just
of the
real
arena
quick.
was totally against them, but they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness
Icon passing
was
here. I could have just done a
evident out there.
handoff.
These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Towns for 3. To the left side wing. Here's Prince. The
Oh my
Timberwolves
gosh.
again can't hit.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Here's Middleton. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
I like the fact that
Oh, did they
Middleton
actually
can
make
get
a
the
sub on
shot
that
he
timeout?
wants
All right, that's
because
right.
of
Maybe
his
he was
ball
like
handling
late
ability.
getting out of the locker
A moment
room.
here for an injury
That'd be
report.
hilarious if like once a
And now
year
we'll
you
send
had
it
something
over
like
to
that
Allie
happen.
Force for an update on Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with Milwaukee.
They're not going to double team him. That's going to be a problem. Most
Most
teams double team Cat down in the post for me.
Could have been a very serious injury. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to
Gosh, we're off to a
establish
slow start, though. We
chemistry,
gotta get moving.
Already they've hit some adversity, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so
There you
crucial
go.
that
Need
he's
to get some
healthy
misses
when
from
he
them.
returns.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5
Icon
to
passing
start things
here.
off.
Ooh, it's going to look.
To the inside.
So that.
Outside for Russell. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Towns passes to Russell. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Allen. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they
A lot of
just
interesting
can't find a
passing
way to
happening
score.
on that play. I don't know if the replay will be long enough for us to see it. I'm not sure how long they keep their replays going. There was a lot going on here with passing. I mean, even back from like when we first got the ball here. So let's just see. So after the rebound, and again, this is just going back to Polyduster's question about like icon passing and so on. So here, I'm just going to just see if there's maybe a fast break opportunity. There's really not. But I'm going to go up to Prince here on an icon pass just so I skip over Towns. And then from here, there's a couple things going on here. So again, I actually may have had Towns here. So he gets kind of clogged up here. But right there, I see, I'm like, oh, wow, he's open. And so here, normally I would have done icon, but I didn't have enough time. And so I'm actually, again, passing like to the right more than I am up because I'm worried if I press up, it's going to go to D'Angelo Russell on the other side. So here, I don't know why, I guess did I just stop myself? I don't know what I did there. Actually, I don't think I recognized that until I saw he was covered. Then I started to be like, okay, we got to kick it back here and get something set up. But then I see like, oh, wow, he's still there. And then that's when I just quickly just threw it. And you can see if I had thrown up, who knows where that ball is going. It's going to go to D'Angelo Russell. But it went right where I wanted it, and he just missed an easy shot. And then from there, we get a rebound. Now here, again, maybe it could have gone back up, but with a double team and an open 3 against a team that's really good at defense, I'm fine kicking that out. And that was just directional passing. It wasn't icon. That was pretty straightforward. Again, just up. There's nobody near him. Should make that pass okay. And then, again, just a lot of misses here. And then same thing here. He gets the rebound. Now it felt like 3 guys around me. Kicked it back here. I actually tried to pump fake, I think, here. I was hoping he would bite. He didn't. And so, again, it wasn't a great possession for us, but you could just at least see a couple passing things happening.
Middleton passes to Holiday. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Hands up, by the way, really, really useful. I try not to leave my feet with my guards. Keeps me out of foul trouble, keeps me in position. I mean, my guards don't need to be blocking 5 shots a game. Certainly don't expect them to be doing that, so I just try to more stay in position, just disrupt those shots. There we go. So here, yeah, we're just gonna try to set something up here.
That's the magic of the early season.
Couldn't agree with you more. And soon enough, BA, we'll find out which teams have a right to be optimistic and can earn the right to be considered contenders. It's always fun to see which teams take that next step towards being
oh my gosh, I'm
playoff
just
ready.
not getting any open shots.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Lopez. Portis against Towns.
So there, I didn't go crazy. I didn't jump to try to block his shot attempt. I would have been way out of position if I did. And there, I just threw an arm up. Trust my guys to go get the ball.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns.
Oops. Now see, here's an example of it not working very well. So here I thought, moving up here, just nothing really opening up. And so I believe the play is calling for me to just kind of give it to Gobert here. So I actually just kind of do like down into the left pass. And I must have just been a little bit too much down into the left because it went over there instead of, I was just trying to just tap it to him. I'm betting if I just pressed circle, maybe it would have gone to him. I'm not exactly sure.
Back to Russell. It's hauled in by
my gosh,
Portis.
we can't make anything right now.
The Bucks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
Man,
Now
they're
here's
cold.
Holiday.
Like, we need to take advantage of this.
Back to Middleton. Trying to get back on track. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Middleton's gone 2 of 5.
Oh, is he out day to day? Oh, he must have got hurt that last game. I checked beforehand.
To regain some confidence.
No question.
I didn't even notice that.
Empty possessions for them.
So there, that time I just did, yeah.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards a screen on Lopez. Towns for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's a bummer he's out. That's going to change things. I didn't even notice.
Good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best
Is that why
shooters
he
in
got...
the league.
I thought he made that first offensive rebound on that free throw attempt. Is he really? Yeah, he's in there. He just... That's why they took the timeout. He got hurt. You know, say he was in the start. He got hurt because he made that rebound and put that basket back. So that's why they subbed. They let him play a second with the injury. That's interesting.
Ever seen at the center position.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Oh, all right.
Looking back at last season,
Let's get
the
some
best
buckets
when
here.
it comes to shot blocking. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself
Jakob
to protecting the
Pirtle.
rim.
You guys taught me how to say his
Doing everything
name.
he could to get his hands
so
on
good
as
at it
many
now.
shots as possible.
Jakob Pirtle. It's just a great name. You got 5 seconds?
Here's
Come on.
Middleton. Portis, the pass to Middleton. For 3, Allen. That's good.
Oh, come
And
on.
so Middleton with the assist.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, BA, sharing the ball more than he ever
It
has.
took
and
too
doing
long, but we'll
more
take it.
effectively.
I was
And of course,
watching
we know what he can
Gobert.
do
Like, for some
when
reason,
he
they
looks
keep
to
running all
score.
these plays for
He
him,
is a
like,
bucket.
towards the three-point line.
For
And
Milwaukee,
it's
they've gone
confusing
4
me
of
because
9 in
we've
this
never
one so
done
far.
that.
Pass to Lopez.
And, like, that's
Here's
certainly
Portis.
not his game. Anyway, we still got that
Now here's
bucket.
Allen. Guarded
Took
by
way
Edwards.
too long for me to recognize
Three-pointer
it.
is up. Middleton. That one drops.
Oh, man.
3 for 6 now.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're
Don't
always a
even
weapon,
rush
which
or
means
push anything
you
here.
help
Just be
create
smart.
spacing for your teammates.
Now here's Edwards. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gobert finds Towns. And down it goes. 2 points.
Seems like he can't.
Man, their
miss right
defense
now, guys.
is
I mean,
like you can
completely in
feel
the
a
zone this
huge
quarter.
difference between playing this team and like San Antonio or something.
Pass
Or
to Allen.
who did we play last time? Phoenix. They're terrible.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And it's
There we go.
rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got
not
4
good numbers
rebounds in the
here.
game. Outside Russell from deep.
I'll take that if it's open.
And
There we go.
another 3 from Minnesota.
You know, with
And
good
by one.
form, a quick release and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in
That's
catching
open
shoot
shots is going to be the theme of the day here against this team. If I get an open shot and the person's not like
On the wing,
atrocious,
Holiday.
speaking of
The
open
three.
shots. So that time I did jump, kind of out of
It's rebounded
desperation.
by Rudy
It
Gobert.
seemed to help.
Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh.
Russell to pass to Edwards.
Take it easy here.
Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. Back to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. He drops
Oof.
it from range.
I did not want D'Angelo Russell taking that jumper. It's not his game at all, and Edwards is wide open. It's
The Bucks
not a
have gone
great
5 of 12 in this
three-point
first quarter.
shooter, but I'll take that shot
Pass to Allen.
over the other one. Oh
Middleton
my gosh.
outside. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
So try to
He's
push
certainly
catch
been
these guys
cold
with their
this
backs
quarter,
turned.
guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a
There we
groove.
go.
It's good.
Well, the defense
4-point
trying to
lead.
throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Now here's Allen.
So again, Allen, only a three-point threat
Outside
really.
Holiday.
So play him tight.
Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Left side
Oh
Russell.
shoot, I went into the wrong guy. That was just me pressing the wrong
Portis
button.
against Towns.
When you go into the paint, you got to make sure your guy's open too.
4 on the clock.
That's not a good shot.
Rebound,
Yeah.
Milwaukee. Portis has got
He
4
didn't bite.
rebounds now.
Already
acted like he did
+5
bite
in
for some
terms of
reason.
rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the Bucks miss again.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Outside Russell. Towns down low. Covered by Lopez.
Oh man,
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that.
those shots are not open,
Outside Holiday.
and they're just too good of a defensive team to try and force it.
Pass to Allen. Got a piece of it.
Gosh, even
And
the
stolen
crowd
by
sounds
Edwards.
different in this game. This is awesome.
Ooh, stolen
Oh,
by
good
Allen.
steal. Good steal. I thought I could get that through. So again,
Holiday against
better
Russell.
point guard probably can get
Now
that
Allen.
pass through.
Portis outside.
And not that Russell's bad. It's just, you know, playmaking isn't really his game exactly. At least I don't think it is
6 on the
it?
shot clock.
It's more just kind of a
And
scorer with the ball in his
Lopez
hand.
gets it to go.
Just like
Get to the basket
clockwork,
kind of guy. I
Lopez
mean, he's not a
going
bad passer. Let me see if I'm even accurate in that. So D'Angelo Russell. And again, these will change as you load in the games. So playmaking. Oh, yeah, he's A+. Never mind. He should have gotten that.
damage inside.
Just kidding. He's a great
Timeout
passer, guys.
called, the Timberwolves.
You know who's a great passer in the NBA? D'Angelo Russell. There, we'll just edit that later.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves.
I like that blimp shot. I've never seen that before. That was cool.
Anderson comes in for Prince. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. Here's McLaughlin. Reed in the post. Ibaka on him.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Noel. Off target from
Not a good
three-point
possession.
range. The Bucks trail. You know,
like intimidated to go at these guys.
Teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really
Ooh.
interesting behavior.
Yeah, that block.
But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door.
Oh, another
Giannis
good block.
might have even more in him before he's done.
This game just feels awesome. Like the crowd is so much louder. Super cool. I jacked up my prices. My CFO was getting on me about prices being too low. So
Here's McLaughlin. Check by
Nope,
Hill.
nope.
And George Hill picks up the
now
foul.
see that I was trying to go over to Noel, and it went to Cat there in the middle. God's Gaming, what's up, man? I do 12 minutes, so full. I mean, as realistic as we can get here.
1:33 left to play in the first. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Over Ibaka.
Yeah, that's
great D that time from
not
Ibaka.
a guy we want to be going after, but
How they've attacked
their
the
defense
boards
is
here in
just
the
so
first
good.
quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting
Yeah,
the
I
tone.
saw that happening.
Really playing with a lot of
Antetokounmpo's back in the
energy
game,
here
by the
at
way.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher.
Yeah, low scoring first quarter,
And
though.
guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
But he is hurt. You can see there, they're playing him.
In the first. The shake.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
And so he draws
Oh,
the
he fell
foul.
out.
Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, it's kind of neat. Like, it's like he almost went and got like treatment or something and came back in. And I have the slider, so I had injury slider up to 55, just a slight increase from default. But I have the like, I forget what it's called, but there's like a reluctancy to use injured players slider. I've lowered that. I have that at 40. And so that might be one of the reasons why Antetokounmpo came back in, which I think is pretty cool.
The first free throw is good.
Like, especially if this was like a playoff game or something. Like, okay, he went in and you could, again, say he got like, you know, treatment in the locker room or whatever you want to say. That's pretty rad. Okay, somebody get this rebound.
And he makes
I don't
both
trust
free
myself.
throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Ingles against Anderson. Towns a screen on Ingles. Anderson. Hill with the steal.
Wow. Nope, that's not at all where I wanted that ball to go. So yeah, there's an example there of
30 seconds
just
left to play in the first.
stupid pass.
Ingles from outside.
Had a wide open
That's
cat
it,
for
no
3.
good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And with
Might
this
as well hold
matchup
here.
being East
I mean, very
versus
low
West,
scoring first quarter.
This is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got 9.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns.
2-point lead. Whew.
Just beats it.
Not the cleanest
All about
first quarter.
Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. Dominating on the glass.
Tense, though.
What a quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Oh, that's cool. He was rubbing his shoulder. This game's so good.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so
All
far
right, here we go.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays
Trying
here
to just
tonight.
take like a little
There's been a lot of
hook shot. I don't know why he's
distribution from them
going
on
up
the
like
floor.
that instead.
Nas Reed out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in a shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
And last
Oh,
season,
man. Get
Giannis
yourself in foul
passed
trouble, Cat.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee.
Guys, I was dabbling with starting a new MyNBA series, one of the eras. I was like looking at doing the San Diego Clippers. Oh, somebody else on my channel kind of mentioned they wanted to do it, and I was like, that is a cool idea. There's just some really cool storylines in 1983, but when I was testing it out at lunch today, I love the eras features, so don't take this the wrong way, but it's just like, it still plays like modern NBA a little bit, right? Like you can still do like all these crossover moves, and your owners have suits on that look like they're from the year 2022. Like it's just, and again, does that stuff matter that much? Not really, but it's just the immersion stuff. But I love it. I hope they continue to build on it.
Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner.
I didn't realize you can do online leagues with those. Like you could start an NBA era in 1983 and have it in an online league.
The Timberwolves
Super cool.
making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Perhaps the best trait of Giannis is loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020.
Okay, somebody's got to do something
and they
here.
led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
And stolen by Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. Check by Hill.
Oh my gosh.
Antetokounmpo with the
Their
block.
defense is just crazy.
One reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility.
They are hard to
just, stay connected to shooters.
I mean, huge, noticeable, like more than I was even hoping.
No scoring yet from
Again,
him,
played a lot of bad
to
teams to get us to 6-2 so far with this Timberwolves team.
That one doesn't drop.
But
nice D from Reed. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Anderson passes to Edwards. Back to Anderson.
No, dude, him.
Pass to Noel.
No, like, so again, there's
Here's
the
McLaughlin.
passing not working out great.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson for 3.
Our possessions are horrible right now.
Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Spend half the shot clock trying to get the ball to the right guy.
Puts up a 3.
All right, at least we're not the only team taking bad shots.
Minnesota in the lead. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to McLaughlin for 3.
That's not his shot, but he's
Rebound,
wide
Milwaukee.
open,
They
so I
defeated
don't mind
Detroit in their
that.
last game.
Rather that than a covered
It
shot
was
by
an
a good
interesting
player.
game. Anything they couldn't get from their
Little help
starters, they
defense?
got
Look at
from
that.
reserve. You know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Hill.
Whew. I'm sorry, I got to see that replay. That was sweet. Yeah, we're getting better at the replay, by the way. So let's see. That was some user help defense here. I had Reed, number 11. And let's see where I'm at here. So where am I at? Oh yeah, I'm up at the top here. And I see, you know, obviously keeping an eye on Giannis. He's got his guy beat, even though, you know, guards covering him. And so here I just kind of, my guy's not really in a position to be like a big threat where he's at, right? So watch Reed come over. So I'm just kind of floating, just following my guy, but also cheating a little bit. And then I see he's beat there, and I was like, okay, it's kind of now or never. And just come over here and don't even get the foul. So pretty pumped about that. This game is so good, you guys. That is so sweet. Like, that's just such a cool play. I appreciate Noel trying to help out, but
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
ooh,
Antetokounmpo, the pass
there's
to
hands.
Connaughton.
Right? I was talking about hands with someone,
Shot clock at 6.
one of the YouTube comments earlier today,
Antetokounmpo with the
or maybe
stop.
Operation Sports, I forgot.
Decision-making of Antetokounmpo
But hands versus
is
steal
really
is a little bit
brilliant
different.
in a word. He knows when to spot up.
Or like
he knows
reaching
when to
in.
roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
And
Speaking of
Drew
reaching in.
Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's a
And the
very
Timberwolves
low-scoring
making a
game right
change
now.
here. Gobert's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
But I take that as a compliment for our defense,
Now
I
for
guess.
those joining
This
us
team
now,
is
we're in the
pretty
second
good.
quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Russell. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Just 5 to shoot.
Bounce
And
pass,
Gobert
right?
with the
So there was the
basket
bounce
on the
pass
assist
again.
by Russell.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about
Easy
him. His
that time.
feel, that
Plenty of room.
intuitive feel for the game.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's
Streaking
Antetokounmpo.
rack attack. That sounds like
He
some
picked
like
up 24 points in their last win against
like
Detroit.
And piling up the
happy
points
hour
at
at
the
a
line.
strip club
He
or
was in
something. What is
attack
that?
mode all night.
Portis for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go
Again,
down.
I've been in a strip club for probably
he is
20-something years.
And
All
let's send it over
my
to
friends were married a long
Allen
time ago.
Well, guys, the continuity
No
for
more
the
of
Bucks
that.
is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some
Gosh,
call it
that's like an
overpower.
open shot,
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties.
you know, against this
Thanks,
team.
Alex.
It's not even like
Watch out
a
now.
great
When
look,
this guy
but
gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Holiday.
ooh, yeah,
It's good.
jeez.
And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, BA. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony
I need
Edwards.
help,
He's special.
somebody.
Now here's Edwards.
Thank you.
In his last outing with 12 points. Got it. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Pass to Allen from outside the arc. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Edwards against Middleton. Stolen by
Oh,
Middleton.
wow.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll
Kind of
get
a
pair
fast
at the
break. That was
line.
weird.
It's
Like
on
stutter
Anthony
step.
Edwards.
Boy, you look at the skill set and size of
Jeez,
Middleton.
nice steal by
Hard
Middleton.
for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
First one falls for him. And that knee injury
Former Piston
sidelining Chris
might be
Middleton in last
the
year's
worst trade the
playoff
Pistons
sprint.
have ever
How
made.
much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, BA, it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
And Minnesota calls time
Check the
here.
comments here, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're thinking about starting 83 era, keeping the Kings and KC, sim all the way. Yeah, that'd be fun. That's neat.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Here's
Pass
that
to
same
Gobert.
play
Outside Edwards.
we talked about earlier.
That one drops.
had enough
3
room
for
there.
6 now.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Holiday against Russell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That free throw, no good. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Edwards. No luck on that
tried to
one.
pass
The
that at the
Bucks
last
go
second.
the other way with it. And at home for the
Not
next
enough
one,
room for
it'll
that.
be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Allen, the pass to Holiday. Lopez, the screen on Russell. Unloads from 13. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And here's Edwards
Ooh,
outside.
smothered. Yeah, good D. My goodness, they're so fast at getting over.
Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Both teams are playing good defense. That's why it's 29-27 here, halfway
Shot
through
is
the
good,
second.
and
It was
this game is
crazy.
back to even. Antetokounmpo's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with the guy draped all over him.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards.
Oh my gosh, there's just nowhere to go.
6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Again, the miss by Edwards. The Bucks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second.
Hey, what's up? What level do I pay on? Well, I mean, it's custom sliders, so it's the slider set that I have up on Operation Sports under Mike Lowe. It's up on 2K Share too, but all of the details are up on OS.
The Suns in Phoenix. To the paint.
Oh my gosh.
Stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Bad pass.
Here's Allen. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Nope. Didn't want to do that.
Really been disruptive on the defensive end.
Press X too many
turnovers
times.
and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. Off the mark
Lucky
there with
there.
a 3. Here's Noel. Pass to Prince. Back to Noel. It's Edwards on the wing.
Oh
And
my
stolen by
gosh.
Holiday.
Another terrible pass.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Guarded by Edwards. Fires the 3. And Giannis
that was a bad switch
Antetokounmpo
there.
good for 3. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Gobert with a screen on Middleton. Edwards with it. And Lopez picks him up. Gobert.
Now that one I had more room up top, so I didn't do the
Nice
bounce
read by
pass.
Edwards there, finding
Just
a
straight
wide
pass
open
there.
teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And here's Allen. Holiday from long range. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Minnesota calls time here. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Towns comes in for Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Noel. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Prince. Lopez against Reed. Back to Prince. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He did
Well, I like
indeed
the
miss
fact
the
that
shot.
Prince,
I don't even think I got like above his
spots. He's not a guy that
nose.
forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ibaka comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Holiday. He hits the
Bucks
second
are
from the line.
ridiculous. In
Milwaukee's
real life
gone 2 of 6
and
from
in
distance
this
here
league,
in
I
the
guess I'd
second
be
quarter.
surprised they don't win the championship. They are
Pass to
ridiculous.
Antetokounmpo.
Put that ball
Ibaka with
down.
it.
I'll attempt some steals with
Now
McLaughlin.
Allen, guarded by
Really good
Russell.
defender.
Just 5 on the clock. Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Nice.
Here's Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Lopez. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
And Minnesota has possession.
What are you doing?
The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Here's Towns. Gets an open look and hits it.
Shoulder is doing crazy things again.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Reed for three. Connects from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Hill. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Ooh, man.
I'll tell you what, when Hill slices in like this, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and almost forces them to foul.
George Hill taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Anderson's checked in for Prince. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Ingles, he's checked in for Allen. Good on both. Russell with the ball. He has 7. 55 seconds left in the first half. Towns passes to Russell. And the basket is good.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Hill. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from
Try to go 2
point-blank
for 1
range.
here if we can. Don't need to force it though.
Russell against Connaughton. Here's Towns. The shot misses. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee in the lead.
Not who I want to be attacking, but also one of our best players. So
now here's Hill. 6 points for him.
go ahead and shoot that. No,
Lets it
don't
go
shoot
from
that.
11. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Here's Towns. The 15-footer is good. Towns has got 15 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense
45, 43.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
45.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin
Cat
the third
is
quarter.
a great player. He's not even playing that great today. Again, just their defense is really good, but always somebody you can rely on.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
I love his aggressiveness, getting buckets on buckets. He's putting his stamp on this game.
And credit his teammates for consistently putting the ball in his hands.
And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. And in the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Third period? Third quarter? Do they actually call them periods? Yeah, the halftime show is actually worth watching. All the presentation in 2K is interesting enough.
And we've got second
And it's
half
still not
action
repetitive.
for you.
Like, I actually
Thus
still
far,
watch it.
pretty
Takes you back to the
evenly contested game.
NFL
It's been a
2K
clinic out there by Giannis
2K5 days, and yeah, it's
Given
absolutely
that he's just
immersion.
delivered a double-double
Absolute
through 2
immersion,
quarters,
no doubt.
I'm excited to see his stats
Oops,
at the end of the
the
night.
play?
Yeah, he's
Different
got
play
that
today, guys?
locked-in
What is
look
this?
in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Holiday
Just little things. I love that it let me shoot that ball even after the whistle.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, just some
a lot of games would just have like the the coding would just be like, oh, play's over, move on to the it wouldn't even give you the chance to do that. Or cut to some stupid cutscene like in Madden.
Right side Holiday.
I'm not gonna leave my feet. I'm not gonna leave my feet. I'm not gonna leave my feet.
And he banks in the layup.
Maybe I should have left my
10
feet.
points for him.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. There's the three. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got
Not the best possession, but we'll take it.
When he was coming out of college, this is exactly what
Just I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna win the game by just like, yeah, let's just take it to Antetokounmpo all night. Like that's not gonna win us. I don't care if it's Cat or not. Like he's a better player than Cat.
Sinks it from distance. Holiday's got 13.
Yeah, the same QB intro for the last 25 years of Madden. It's just, man, it sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks. I'm not even like a hater. It sucks. Like the reason I don't play it, it's not to like prove a point. It's a waste of my time. Why is my spinning so jacked up?
15 points in the game. Prince can't hit.
Like I'm just trying to do a spin. I'm having the hardest time. Like I practice it in little practice mode and it's fine.
Nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Come on,
Three
let's
straight
go.
buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Pass to Russell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And yep, it's good.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Russell against Holiday. Up and over Russell.
No way.
The shot by Holiday.
Let's go.
No
Let's
good.
go.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
To the middle.
Oh, tried to get him on a cut.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And Holiday powers it home.
Got me on that one.
Off himself tonight. Holiday won't do this every night, but if his team needs his scoring, he can provide.
Russell, the pass to Towns.
Ooh, off his foot.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
There's not a foot slider, so I'm guessing that's part of the hand slider.
Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. In the third spot, Minnesota.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Good shot for him.
And there it is for him.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in.
So yeah, I was thinking about starting up a Eras MyNBA, but also doing an expansion, like simulate this first year.
Going. 3 minutes into the
do an expansion draft. I don't know. I'm having fun with this Timberwolves team though too. I want to play the game, so I worry if I do an expansion one, I'm going to get bored just playing with terrible players.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive.
Oh, what are you doing? Like, make a cleaner cut, man. That's an easy basket.
To make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Edwards, the pass to Gobert.
Why he's hanging around the three-point line so much today?
Back to Edwards. That's tipped.
Oh,
and stolen by Holiday. Pass to Allen. 14 feet away. Edwards pulls it in.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite
this
inconsistency from the field.
Softly drops in the floater. Edwards got 9.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
I don't know if everything's working for us out of the half.
He's got 5.
You're not going to shoot a 3 on me.
Pass to Holiday. Takes a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
Oh, somebody would cut to the basket.
Tipped away.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Middleton with it. Prince is there. Here's Holiday. And he's 6 for 12 after that one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Ugly. They are so hard to play against. Their defense is ridiculous.
Well. It kept the offense scrambling.
This is a good matchup here. Take this.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
First in points off turnovers, and they were ranked 3rd overall in steals. What a menace these guys were for ball handlers. Always disrupting plays.
I was going to head off the back.
Turnovers.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. And so he makes both from the line.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Middleton. And here's Lopez. 6 to shoot. Holiday passes to Portis. 3-pointer off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Oh, I tried to get that over to Cat.
Time again in games, effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Anderson's checked in for Prince. Now here's Middleton. He's got 14. And here's Lopez from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Edwards finds Anderson. Towns with the ball. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Damn.
Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young
too
man,
far away.
especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Gobert, no good.
Oh,
It's
man.
not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Holiday against Anderson. Inside. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gobert's got 6 points.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't
Oh,
stop
man.
him.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's McLaughlin in for Anthony Edwards.
For your Timberwolves, Dancer.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And the upcoming
McLaughlin.
schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh my God, more bad
On Saturday,
teams.
the Houston Rockets come to town.
Come
And
on.
Monday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
This is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
Now here's Anderson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For the lead, and it's laid in by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Connaughton. Ingles from outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the left wing. Anderson for 3.
He has such a slow
Excellent D there
developing
from
shot.
Ingles. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting.
5 fouls,
so
oh no.
take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Minnesota is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Portis. The shot by Towns, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday passes to Connaughton. And here is Ingles. Ibaka finds Holiday. Nails it from 3. Holiday's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way, he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
Now here's Reed. He's got 5. Outside, Anderson. Clock at 6. A little mid-range shot is up. It's rebounded by Ibaka. The Bucks have got 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Ingles passes to Holiday. And here's Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Outside, Ingles. 3-pointer. And they get it back. Connaughton outside. Here's the 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Towns. And a nice finish on the layup.
And they can't stop that if they're going to keep putting them on there.
It just looks so overwhelming.
And for some reason, I can't get the spin to work for me today. So
yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness.
Where's my guy? Who am I covering?
Things are just going to get worse from here.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now here's
a spin, finally.
That ties it up. 23 points in the game.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Here's Connaughton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Just kind of felt that.
Pointer goes.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Yeah. A decent looks about as good as we're going to get.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 5, the Bucks.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
Oh.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Towns. The 3-ball.
Oh my gosh, that was the most open shot all day.
Portis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Trying to control Cat a little bit more on defense to keep him out of foul trouble.
Connaughton outside. 3-pointer, Holiday. Cranes the triple. Holiday's got 15 points here in the second half.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
First free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Russell is checked in. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Milwaukee.
Great.
And so Towns nails them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Antetokounmpo outside. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's McLaughlin. Ingles defending. Russell against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Yeah, that was
and
stupid.
they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Antetokounmpo with it. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Gotta hurry up. Real game, Pistons real life game on. I want to go watch that.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards.
Not out
Kyle
there.
Anderson is out there with Torian Prince. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's Ingles. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Pass to Reed. Edwards against Ingles. The leaner. Edwards can't hit.
Go and get that,
I
Reed.
understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
Here's Middleton. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. And that ties it up.
Boy, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points are bonus.
Stolen by Middleton.
Oh.
Anderson against Antetokounmpo. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Anderson. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Allen, he's checked in for Ingles. Pass to Lopez to take the lead. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Russell. Edwards for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Connaughton. Pass to Allen. It's Middleton on the wing. Connaughton outside. 5 to shoot. The open shot by Middleton. That one's good. Nothing but net.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Russell to pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Pass to Russell. Gobert against Lopez. Gobert passes to Russell. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this young gun is fearless. Have to do more than just get a hand in Russell's face because he can make shots against good defense.
Now here's Connaughton. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. Middleton covering. Gobert passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it
So
in.
that time I sent him on a cut. He's kind of on his way already, but
As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Allen. Now here's Connaughton. Guarded by Russell. Antetokounmpo, right side. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul.
Nice.
That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish
6-point lead, 8.5 to go or so.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Russell to pass to Towns. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Now here's Lopez. Connaughton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Don't foul him. Don't foul him.
Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. To the wing on the left. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Wow, their opponent
Crowd's
is
not
doing
impressed
a
with that shot. They just went
tremendous
totally
job spacing
quiet.
the floor.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 7 from the
11.
field here in the fourth. Not great. Lopez finds Connaughton. Now here's Middleton. "13 feet out. Good. He hits the jumper. Middleton's got 20.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Russell. Lopez
Oh,
with the steal.
wow.
Allen on the wing. Pass to Lopez. The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
That free throw no good. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Portis. Puts it up from 17. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now Russell. Here's Prince. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Bears
Milwaukee
really quiet
has gone
today.
0 for 3 here in the fourth. Allen finds Holiday. Back to Allen. Towns with a rebound.
Just cold.
Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside Russell. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Here's Edwards. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Edwards has got 13 in the second half.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Holiday against Russell. Back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now
5
he's
minutes
got
left
to
up by
really make
11.
sure that he's on top of his game here.
Bucks shooting pretty sloppy.
Another foul. That was
Let me know what you guys are
right
seeing
there.
with your opponent shooting
here's
percentage.
Holiday.
I was expecting them to certainly put up
Portis outside.
more numbers than
one
this.
For three. Buries it from three. Portis has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Towns. Pass to Gobert. Here's Brent. Here's Edwards. Allen defending. Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And so he hits both.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Allen. Kicks it out to Middleton. Off target with the three.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Edwards against Allen. Towns a screen on Allen. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So Holiday will go to the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Minnesota's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Oh, deflected. Lopez with the steal. Holiday with the ball. Russell covering.
Anytime they want, 24/7, give the ball to Holiday and just let him make a play.
That one misses.
Ooh, man, Bucks are cold today.
And no good on the second free throw.
no.
So 0 for 2 there. Portis shot is off.
Very lucky.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Towns, that's good.
There's some icon
We all
passing.
know Towns can do
Just
good
kind of waiting for
numbers
someone to
on
cut to the
offense. It's great
basket
to
like
see
that.
him this focus.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Middleton.
10-point lead, 3 minutes left.
Russell against Holiday. Lopez, the screen on Russell. Here's Holiday. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top
Our
tier
defense has
shot
been
blocker
really good
in the
today,
league.
too.
Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. He takes it in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And the defense has no one to blame
I
but
think we got these
themselves.
guys beat.
I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
But they kind of beat
You know, he should
themselves.
be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Well,
Curious to
a
see how many
big
minutes
trade over
Antetokounmpo
the summer, bringing
played.
Rudy Gobert to the
But they've been
Wolves.
really cold.
And it's
They're
a bit
missing
of a
free
fresh start
throws
for
and
Gobert.
lots of three-pointers they've
Star of
missed.
This team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defense.
We haven't been super sharp
Let's go
either,
now to the
but
sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly, he is not happy with the decision-making. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The kick out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Out to the right wing. Double team on Towns. Lopez
wow,
with the
what
steal.
was that? So that was not bad mechanics. That was just the player went in a totally different spot than I thought he was going to go.
Middleton against
Hey,
Gobert.
can we switch, please?
Lets it go. Middleton, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. A minute and a half left in the game. Russell from outside. They get the rebound. Here's Prince.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
Yeah, this game's looking pretty good for us.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Time running out for the Bucks. Middleton outside. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort pays off for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
Only 2 meetings between these teams, so you know they're savoring taking this one against Milwaukee.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Karl Anthony Towns.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
4 on the clock. Portis' shot is off. Portis against Towns. Pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. From downtown.
Drew Holiday. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
And he makes the first.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert
yeah, me too.
And
Holly Duster, I'm not sure if I think that's a slider thing. I mean, if anything, I maybe just bumped them up a point or something. It'd be really minor, but
and here's Connaughton. From deep
yeah, it ended up
range. No good there.
So we ended up not being bad at all. But again, I think some of it they just like Antetokounmpo didn't play a ton, but still 81 points. Again, 95 is not even great.
Once they started to get into a groove,
but they were just, and some of it I don't know. I mean,
well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Timberwolves are a good defensive team. I mean, especially down low. Get a lot of rebounds. So if you're missing shots, you're not going to score much because we're going to get the boards. Yeah, I'm surprised. For a while there, I thought they had us, and then I thought if anything it was going to be really close, and it ended up not being. Yeah, and I think me controlling some of our guards who maybe aren't such great defenders kind of helps. I mean, Edwards is a good defender. But yeah, down low we're tough for sure, and even off the bench with Reed. Yeah, he had a great game. So let's see. 36 minutes, 27 and 25 for these guys. 19 rebounds. Oh, Gobert didn't have that quite of a game. 19. I mean, that's crazy. That's 40 rebounds between those guys. They get every rebound. Pass the ball okay. Gobert actually had a really nice game. I didn't even really notice. 6 assists. Pretty good distribution. 7 of 10. Anderson, not a good game. 0 for 4. 0 for 3. So again, it's one of those games I really started to get probably a little too far away from the bench, but gosh, nobody was making anything. Antetokounmpo only played 24 minutes, right? 15 points, 14 rebounds, so that's part of it. Instead, you have Grayson Hill playing 34 minutes, 2 of 9, pretty brutal. Bobby Portis, 1 of 6, brutal. Lopez, 1 of 4, not good. 0 for 4. Joe Ingles, is that how you say his name? English? I mean, it's literally Spanish for English. Let's see. Holiday, 9 of 18. He had a good game. These guys had decent games. Oof, I don't know. Real quick team comparison. 72 shots. So oof, we were hanging with them for a while. They still took a lot more shots, and we just hit a lot more. 3-pointers, ours maybe a little high. Theirs certainly low. They got to the free throw line more than us. I'm actually surprised by that. And again, they missed a ton of those. I mean, that's 8 points right there. Really weird. And that uses the same slider, so it's not even like, that's just weird. Fast break points, points in the paint, second chance points, which is weird for a team getting all the rebounds to have 0, and they have 8. Let's see. Well, they actually offensive rebounded us. That would explain that. 15 steals. Ugh. We had 17 turnovers and we still won by 14. That's crazy. I don't know. Some stuff to think about. Some one-game sample, so always a little bit small, but hopefully this all uploads. Looks like it's gonna. But yeah, guys, anyway, thanks so much. Again, I appreciate everyone subscribing, liking the videos and whatnot. I'm going to actually go watch the Pistons. We're setting up our Christmas tree. We've turned into those people since COVID. A few years ago, I think we had it up before Halloween even, because there was nothing else to do. And it's just kind of turned into a tradition now where it's like, hey, we're going to be traveling for Thanksgiving. Let's get the darn tree up. Why not? Anyway, hope everyone has a good Monday. I'll see you later this week.